Are you maybe considering moving to Wylie, Texas? Well, in this video, I'm going to be going over some pros and cons of living in Wylie. And if you don't know about Wylie, oh my God, it's literally a hidden gem, honestly. And in this video, you'll pretty much find out why that is. So I'm so excited to do this video, especially because I live here. Hey, my name is Shanza and you're watching the Life in Dallas channel. In this channel, we talk about all things living in the Dallas metro. And I am a real estate agent, so you can most definitely reach out to me. All my contacts will be down in the description box below. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Wylie is a small suburban city with a close-knit community feel, and it's actually starting to grow rapidly. It's actually located about 30-35 minutes away from downtown Dallas, and it's about 30-40 minutes away from the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, which is actually pretty close. And it's east of Plano near like Murphy, Saxe, Garland, and it's close to the Rockwall Rowlett area as well. And it has been named the second best small city for families in the U.S. And it was named the 7th best suburb to buy a house in Texas by niche.com. And the median home value in this area is around $400,000 now. Household income here is around $100,000. Several years ago, Wylie was definitely under the radar, but now more and more people are moving to Wylie once they find out what it has to offer. So one of the pros is that Wylie has a lot to do for its residents in FM 544. So this road actually meshes with Murphy as well. Murphy's also a good city, by the way. It just has all these commercial areas and strip malls here. I mean, chain restaurants, mom and pop shops. You got fast food places, grocery stores. You literally have every grocery store almost. You have Walmart, Kroger, Sprouts, Aldi. You know, they also have this nice shopping areas with like Target and Ulta, Kohl's, Ross, Home Goods, TJ Maxx. They also have like boutiques here, shoe stores, always going here all the time. So you have tons of commercial areas right here. And it has this cute downtown. They have like several mom and pop shops here. They have boutiques, some ice cream shops, and just like other restaurants and things here as well. So that's a really nice little downtown area here. And Wylie also have several parks as well. You know, they have the Old City Park in downtown Wylie where they have like pavilions. They have this huge playground for kids, walking paths, and it's a really nice area. I like this area. And then they also have, you know, this other park, which is the Founders Park, which is much bigger, but it has a large pirate themed playground. They have fields for sports such as soccer, basketball court, and it's a nice place to go. And Wylie actually has 10 miles of trails, over 20 playgrounds, soccer fields, baseball fields, football fields, 9-hole disc golf course, cricket pitch. So no doubt that Wylie has enough. You don't even have to go to the city all the time. So another pro is the neighborhoods. Now these are my top 3 neighborhoods. There's other neighborhoods in Wylie as well that are just as amazing, but these ones really just caught my eye and they're one of the top. That's why I wanted to mention these in this video. The first one is Inspiration, which is a resort style community, one of the best, and it shows that it's in St. Paul, but really the address here is Wylie. But this neighborhood has several builders and they do have several phases that are opening up. There's still tons of construction going on in this neighborhood. They have like a 2-story fitness center, big resort style pool with a lazy river looking over the Lavon Lake. They have an event center as well. They have a separate pool, and then they have ping pong tables, and then also have pool here as well. They have parks, several parks throughout the neighborhood. They have this big dog park as well. And they have like this mini little golfing course here. They have volleyball courts. They have a tennis court as well now. They just built a little zip lining park as well. And they're always building something. They just have so much here. And then they have the Inspiration Point, which takes you near the lake. And this is amazing. So this neighborhood is literally back to a lake. I've never seen a neighborhood this beautiful. Like, maybe I'm just biased because I live here. This is truly a resort style master plan community, not to mention how involved these community members are and how nice and sweet they are. They just literally go out their way for other people, for strangers. Like they literally go out their way for strangers, getting nothing in return. And I have never seen that anywhere else. They also have an on-site elementary school, which makes it oh so better. And they have just several events for like Halloween. They outdo Halloween here. They have Christmas events as well. They also have several events all throughout the year. They have their own 4th of July fireworks shows. This community is called the Dominion of Pleasant Valley. Prices here range from around like 400 to over $1 million. Also a master plan community. It's about 292 acres. And this neighborhood includes amenity center. They have a swimming pool. They have parks throughout. They have miles of meandering hike and biking trails. They have 97 acres of land, dedicated to parks and trails and open space to preserve its trees and trails. That aside, it's near the Muddy Creek Preserve as well. Now, this neighborhood is zoned for Dallas and Garland ISD, so be sure of that. So here the prices would typically be the same as well, around the $400,000 range plus $1 million. Now this is Bosman Farms, which is also a master plan community that has like pools, stocked fishing pond. They have walking and biking trails and lots of events that happen throughout here as well. They also have like a little free library, and the prices here range from the high 300s to over $1 million. A couple of new construction opportunities here as well from certain builders. There are communities here in Wylie that are not master plan communities like these and brand new, and there's communities here on acreage, neighborhoods here where you can live on an acre if you want more land for yourself. And there's other communities as well that are not in the HOA neighborhood. There are still nice communities that you can live in. So I'm glad that you have all this variety of options that you have, and you can essentially buy land and build your own type of house that you want. Also, whether you're looking for a resale home or new construction, you'll be able to find it. There's tons of new construction opportunities in Wylie. Even some of the resale homes are just a couple of years old. So lots of new construction opportunities here in Wylie. You can get more bang for your buck here compared to other like North Dallas cities. So, it's kind of like on the west side, and a lot of times people really sleep on these cities in the west side. So another pro of the school system is highly rated. In fact, I think Wylie ISD is the 11th best school district in all of Dallas and Fort Worth. And guess which one is the 10th? Plano. So right after Plano, you have Wylie. And it's also ranked the 14th best school district in Texas, according to niche.com. And the Wylie Independent School District is actually rated 6th best in Collin County, and the 5th one is Plano ISD. So right after Plano. Now, with a good school district, you have to know that they're going to make your kids work a little bit harder. Okay, so where you probably were before, where they didn't have these type of school districts, it might take you back a little bit, because even they gave kindergartners homework nowadays, like pages and pages of homework just for them to practice. There are people that move from different states, and they're like, they're giving all this homework to my first grader. Like, we didn't do that back then. Like a shock to some people, but yeah, our school districts don't play. But it's amazing because we have a lower student to teacher ratio, which really promotes academic achievement. So these kids, they're getting that personalized care that they should be, okay? A lot of these teachers are doing one-on-one with children. So that's amazing how they're doing that. They're very involved. They have several community events within their school, whether it be elementary, whether it be middle or high school. Essentially, it's a good environment for children. And a lot of people have said that it's great for families as well. A lot of times, in my neighborhood, I always ask people like, how are you liking Wylie? Because a lot of times, these people that I'm meeting, they haven't even lived in Texas for long. In fact, they have came from other states, okay? So they're just so amazed. Like, I've never heard anything bad. Like, the only bad thing I heard was probably like there's no nightlife here. Probably like a few bars or so, but the nightlife is really weak, which is true, and that is a con. Okay, we don't have no nightlife here. Okay, so you're probably gonna have to go to like downtown Dallas or some parts of Plano, or just near the city to get that. But that's like the only complaint that I really had. People just love how it's just so community oriented and family oriented. You really feel that comfort of your community and that safety. You really feel that in Wylie, okay? And the fact that it's like diverse as well. You might think, there's not going to be my people here, or whatever the case is, because a lot of times people want to be around people that look like them as well. So there's tons of diversity here. So no matter what race you are, I bet you'll find somebody like you. One con would be Wylie doesn't have, your mall outlets, but you're really close to them. So do you even really need one if you're literally just 15-20 minutes away? In every direction that you go, you can get like an outlet. If you're looking for the shopping, you can go down to Garland, which is just a couple of minutes away, and Garland has a Firewheel Town Center. They just have abundance of shops, your favorite brands probably, And then they have the movie theater there as well. You know, they have some nice dining places, fast food if you like that. So this whole area just has like a plethora of food, whether you want seafood, whether you want Italian, whether you want Tex-Mex, whatever you want, it's probably going to be there. So this is a really nice area if you want to go shop and dine. And then let's not forget that you're also close to Plano as well. So about like 25-ish, 30 minutes away from the West Plano side. And West Plano side, you have it all. You have like the Willow Bend Mall, which is like a huge mall in Plano. And it was not that huge, like 2 stories only, but it's still pretty big. And they have like Neiman Market, several shops in there. They have this beautiful outdoor dining area. And then you also have the Legacy West area, which is high-end shopping mostly. And then you also have, you know, the shops at Legacy. There's tons of shopping there. And along with shopping, there's a lot of food places there as well and other activities that you can do. Just, Plano, it just has so much, you guys. Like, I like literally have a brain fart just thinking about all the things Plano has, from like arcades to sports to shopping to dining to entertainment. Like, it has it all, okay? And then if you're not satisfied with that, you have Allen up north, which is just a couple minutes away, you know, depending on where you are in Wylie. I know that we were like on the northern part of Wylie, and it took us like literally just 18 minutes to get to the Allen Outlets. So the Allen Outlets, this is where you also have all your favorite brands there, and definitely have several shops that I go to over there, and I'm very picky in what I wear. So like tons of restaurants there, whether you want Mediterranean, Italian, fast food, seafood, East Asian foods. So they have tons over there. And then they also have the Villages at Allen as well. And the Villages at Allen is kind of like more entertainment center. They have Top Golf there. Top Golf is amazing. We love Top Golf here, but it's like the indoor golfing area. They also have other games and things that you can play, and sports stuff that you can play there as well. Then they have like the ice skating rink all year round. They have salons here, shops, just a whole bunch of commercial areas. Allen also has sports fields. They have golf courses. You know, Allen has the Celebration Park as well, which is one of the biggest parks I've ever seen. And this literally has it all, whether from like baseball diamonds, from tennis to football fields, soccer. They have splash pads, this huge playground for kids. The list just goes on and on and on. So you have everything in Allen, you have everything in Plano, then you have Garland as well. And then you're also close to Rowlett and Rockwall as well, which has some nice spots. And then Rockwall actually has the Rockwall Harbor there, which a lot of people go to. I was actually there about like a week or so ago, and it's just so beautiful. They have this huge fountain area. They have this nice landscaping around there. They have waterfront restaurants, and they have the big Hilton Hotel there. They have the movie theater near there as well. And then they also have like shopping, like you have Ross, you have Marshalls, I think, as well. You have Carter's, you have Gap. There's a lot. I'm just trying to go off memory from what I've seen, but definitely there's a lot to do in Rockwall. Costco in Rockwall as well, so that's nearby. You have things like Hobby Lobby, restaurants. So you have golfing courses there as well, and you're right by the Lake Ray Hubbard and Lake Lavon, so you really get in the best of both lakes. So many people have boats here as well for that reason. I mean, they live right next to the lake. Why not have a boat? People like, you know, going out, getting on the boat, going fishing, jet skiing, tons of things that you can do. It's great that you're near all those amenities, but like I mentioned, that the basic things and even more than the basic things that you would need is already going to be in Wylie. Another con is that we can't forget that we live in Texas. It is so hot. We have like 4 months of summer, and then we have like short winters. Now, don't get me wrong, we do have all 4 seasons, okay? So we have all 4 seasons. Just know that the winters are kind of shorter, the summers are kind of longer. We have like 4 months-ish of hot, warm weather, and then we have like 2-ish months of like colder weather. We do have snow here, okay? Last year it snowed like about 3 inches or so. The year before that we had like over 6 inches of snow, I believe, and that's when we had that major snowstorm. So it was crazy. It was like a movie. You know, we were just locked in our homes. We could not drive. We can't even drive in rain, let alone snow and ice. So we were just, I mean, the only people that we were depending on in our neighborhood was people that were from the north, and they knew how to drive in those conditions. They were the ones going to the grocery stores for us, and people were like on the Facebook page, we're like, we need sugar. Okay, I'll drop sugar off in front of your house. and somebody would be like, my kids didn't shower in 3 days, and the neighbor would be like, okay, we're picking y'all up and y'all can come to our house and shower. Okay, does anybody have this type of baby formula? Any demand that somebody had during those times in our neighborhood, somebody provided. And people were even asking for gloves so their children can make snowmans. And people were like, yeah, you can get my child's, whatever. That's what I absolutely love about our community. All experiences I had with people, absolutely sweet people. Another con is that traffic can be an issue, especially during rush hour. No matter what city that you're in, you guys, there's always going to be some traffic. So that's expected, where people are going to work and then coming home from work. Those are where we have the most traffic, but yeah, definitely the traffic has gotten worse these past couple of years. It's not even as close as the traffic in other major cities. Another pro is that there's tons of room to grow. There's tons of communities that are coming up that are still being built. So Wylie has a lot of room to grow, especially with all the people that are coming here. I just know that Wylie is just going to get more and more spotlight. So many people are just moving out here. Like, as soon as they're finding out that Wylie is such a thing, they're like, what is Wylie? They go there, they're like, wow, this is actually a great city that we can live in. So Wylie definitely has that close-knit community feel. It's away from the hustle and bustle, yet close to it if you ever need to go. It has a highly rated school district as well. Right after Plano, you guys. And Plano is like the #1 place that a lot of people are going to nowadays. There's many pros of Wylie and cons too that I've discussed in this video. So I hope this gave you some insight into Wylie and what it has to offer. Wylie is a great option. By the way, if you liked this video, please make sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe for more content like this. If you guys need any help with buying and selling, all my contacts will be down in the description box below. I'll be more than happy to help you. And check out the rest of my channel where I go around all through the Dallas-Fort Worth suburbs. And if you guys have any comments or suggestions, then please leave them down in the comment box below. And I will see you in my next video.